Let's check if I'm live. Performance mode. Switch the game. Hopefully we're all good. So far we're all good. I have no sound. Alright, now I do. Alright. Hello and welcome to ACRL Round 10, Season 2 Austria. I've joined with T-Mac in commentary box, but he is actually currently in the car for some reason.
What up?
Please tell me you're starting last so you can commentate the back of the...
Wrong. I'm starting where I qualify. I'm gonna commentate the goddamn crashes.
Wouldn't that be easier from last place?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get championship points here.
You don't even race!
I'm at a 9-round disadvantage, man.
As T-Mac pointed out before when I was fixing the Streamlabs, because apparently the stream wasn't actually recording for a good 4 minutes and I didn't even realize. It's rain, what, halfway through the race?
It says 20 minutes in it's gonna start raining. Also in with a couple minutes to go, apparently it's gonna start raining in quali as well.
So that'll be at the end of qualifying, so that's going to throw a lot of people under the bus as we watch Paul on his lap, and then we got T-Mac doing his lap. No reason. Please don't finish your lap, just stop at the line.
Oh.
So one of Red Bulls has gone off at turn 1. It looks like Delunsky's gone off. Got the two Alphas currently on their laps. They're both valid at the moment. We'll stay on board with Paul, the leading Alpha male. He's got Rantix behind him, his teammate, as he just invalidated. Going into sector 3, we'll jump on with Rantix, who's now going to be saying the first time of the session. Comes across the line, does a 3.4 for the first time. Then we got Keen coming across the line to start his lap. We also have Tim coming across the lap. We'll see what T-Mac does. T-Mac does what I said he from the dirt. He doesn't. Why? Why? Why would you put a time up?
It was a bad lap. I won't qualify near the front with that time.
As Mikhail comes across the line now, he did a 3.1. Spicy 3.3 goes second fastest. Zelensky started his lap again after invalidating his first one. We got another racing point. Comes across, does a 1.5 flat, goes 5th fastest. Then we got Sender starting his lap behind. You're an idiot, T-Mac. I'm just going to say that.
Whoa, why is that about?
Because I told you not to send a lap.
Hey, I'm trying to get points.
Oh yeah, in a league where you commentate, yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Everyone in the pits now. We got one Mercedes coming across the line. It's Keen, does a 104 flat, puts in 4th. Then we'll have one of the other Ferraris coming around the corner. I think that's T-Mac actually gone in the pit, so it doesn't matter. It's T-Mac. Send the next one across the line on the soft compound tire. Does second speed nice and safe, doesn't invalidate, doesn't go too wide, unlike some other drivers we have seen. Up to the final corner of Austria. Now he's slowing down. I think he's going to want to improve that time on mediums. Does a 105.7. Now we got Combine coming across to start his lap. Then we got another racing point. Finishes his lap done. Oh, starting his lap, I should say.
Actually, it seems like Jeff was lying to me. There won't be rain before the end of the session. Actually, there shouldn't be rain towards the end of the session. There might start raining a couple minutes after the session, but that's kind of pointless.
Alright, question. Since you're 5th, what are you gonna do about commentating the crashes?
Guess I'm not.
Oh,
Yo, who's on left?
you better retire that one.
I'm not.
You better.
I'm not.
Don't, I'm just gonna deafen.
Alright, you can do that. I'll be lap 1. No, and then undeafen when the safety cars or whatever you want to talk to me.
Combined comes across the line, does a 6.9. We'll be looking to improve with the medium compound tyre. Grando going to start his lap now. Paul also behind him is going to start his lap. Mick out on his out lap. Same with Spicy behind.
Do you reckon Combine's doing medium to like soft or something?
Probably. We still got a couple of drivers in pit lane. Got Grando going purple sector 1 at the moment. Yeah. As Grando has invalidated his flying lap, we'll jump down to Paul, who's kept it valid for the time being now. Coming to the second last corner now. Hope looking to not invalidate, keeps nice and clean last corner, doesn't invalidate, he's still clean, comes to the line now. What he does is 3.5, sits behind his teammate in 4. Then we got Delensky, next driver. Oh well, Mikau's the next driver, he's currently a 10th up on his time, and then he's got Spicy right behind him. And then Rantic's behind it, those two. As Mikau has invalidated on the last corner, jumpable with Spicy on his run to the line. He does a 2.9, goes ahead of Mikau. We'll jump to Rantix, he's actually invalidated his lap. So, which racing point? It will be Flappe, he's on an out lap. Delensky will be the next driver to come across the line for a time. Ready for Silverstone? If I remember a setup like I forgot last week, that'll be great. Delensky coming across the line, 3.7. Who's the next one? Is the one the horses? It's Lucky Richard, but he's on an out lap, so it doesn't really matter. Grando's retired in pit lane. He's done for the session. Tim coming across the line now to start his lap. Same with Sender just behind them. You know what? Let's see T-Mac. What's T-Mac doing? He's 5/10 up on his time. Yet he's not supposed to be setting a good time. Stop it, T-Mac. Can you not? Stop shuffling the grid, please. Why do you do this? So T-Mac just 5th with 3.6, Keen of 7th with a 4 flat. Flappe does a 4.8, stays 9th fastest. I think it's Jedi, no. It's actually Keen coming to the line now. He's actually a 10th down at the time, so he won't improve. It was the teammate who jumped up to 8th. One of the horses, it's Lucky Richard coming to the line now on the medium tire compound. Does a 4.1, jumps to 8th just behind Keen on those softs. Tim coming across the line now. I don't quite see it. It goes 9th fastest actually. God damn it.
Did you say Richard had a 4.1 on the mediums?
Yes.
He's definitely might be going mediums, and that's actually might be a good strat.
And Tim did a 4.1 on mediums.
Him? Oh my god. This could be an interesting race. Oh, because they're trying to... Oh no! I've just realised what they've done.
They're going
They
for
got...
rain.
Yeah.
And Richard is 2/10 up in this time. Just go purple sector 2. Going to the last two corners now.
But that's kind of weird. They didn't go softer tyre strat. In fairness.
Coming to the line now. He does a 4 flat. Just jumps keen for 7th. I think Tim has backed off. He's gone on another lap. We got Mikau out on a cooldown lap. Sender currently on a lap of his own. Don't know if he's on a push lap because his his time is a 1:05.7 at the moment. But we jump on board with Mikau, who's actually on his flyer lap. His out lap was actually quicker than his previous lap, and he's already a 10th up by sector 1. So this could be pole by sector 1. Got Sender slowing down that last corner just to get a good run for the final, or the first straight. Got Ron DeFries leaving the pits. T-Mac, why do you keep going out?
What do you mean?
Just stop, man. You're supposed to commentate. Mikau currently 3/10 up on his time at the moment. That is going to put him to a 2.8. So around the final corner now, does it keep it clean? And he does, not like last time he invalidated the last corner. It comes to the line now, it's a 3.807, almost into just 0.7s. We've got Tim coming across the line as well, I think, to start his lap on medium tyres. And one of the Mercs, I think that's Keen. No, it was Jedi. He's actually not supposed to be in the Merc, he's supposed to be in a Renault, but he was AFK and it auto put him in a Merc, so it feels bad for him. Sending across the line now is a 4.6 on the medium tyres, but his means are 3 laps old at the moment, so that might hurt him. You're confusing Ali. What are you doing to him? I mean, like, so Tim around the final corner now, just a 10th up on his time. He might get close to Richard on the side. He actually jumps Richard, does a 3.9 on the medium tyre. We jump to Jedi, who's going, actually he's invalid, so it doesn't even matter. We'll just see what T-Mac does now. T-Mac lost a bit of time in Sector 2. As one, Alpha Tauri's had a spin. Sender has had a spin at turn 5, it looks like. So T-Mac to the line now, does a 3.5, puts in 5th ahead of Paul, splits the 2 Alfa Romeos. We got Flappe coming to the line now, currently 3/10 up on his time. T-Mac, are you going to be able to do another lap?
Yeah.
T-Mac.
Yes.
I
might not be able to do another lap.
You better be able to do another lap. No, you should be able to do another lap. If you get in by...
No, but there's a chance the rain is coming before
Nah,
the end
fuck.
of the session now.
Screw
Jess keeps lying to me.
Nah, screw the rain.
Rain aside, I'm 100% doing another lap, easily. It's just, will I be able to do it? Will it start raining before? Because the skies have just become really dark.
If you're able to do another lap,
yeah.
tell me before you start your lap.
Yeah.
Because
Why is that?
Ollie is requesting a T-Mac hot lap guide. He wants an onboard of T-Mac. And yet he wants you to explain everything you do.
Fine.
Currently, everyone out on track at the moment to get their final lap in before that rain hits. Oh, I think I see a drop. Yeah, I'm starting to see drops. Teammate, you better get out quick.
God.
So Mikhail just starting his lap with one of Alpha's excellent pits behind him. That might help Mercedes car behind the McLaren in the qualifying session. Mikhail currently a 10th down by sector 1.
It's raining on track. It's not going to get better. It's full on raining. No improvements will be needed anymore. Or that will be possible.
Sender has also called it. So Tim and Sender now retired. Opting to start the medium tyre for the race. As Mikhail coming to the end of his lap now. I didn't see if he was up on his time. It's like he's also called it. Mikhail to the line now. There's a 3.1 with one Alpha starting behind him. It's like Jedi just coming across the line. Combined done it in a 3.2, jumping up into 3rd place here. Then we got one of the racing points. He's got in. Okay, we're on board with Team Mac for on-board lap. Good luck.
Oh god. Alright, coming around the last corner. It's a bit raining, so I doubt I'm going to beat my time, but putting the brake just after the 100 meter. Unfortunately, it's too wet, so I invalidated my lap.
It doesn't matter. Keep going, keep going.
Coming onto the run through turn 2 and 3.
Oh, God.
What a... I can't stop. Oh my god. Well, that was a terrible lap with C-Mac. I couldn't have done anything. It's so wet. Yo,
Doesn't even look that wet.
It's just a little bit wet enough that it sucks. Right, we're gonna finish this lap though with too wet, guys, too wet. Man. God damn it.
I might have to deafen, like...
Yo, starting P6.
Might have to deafen.
Safety cars undeafen, I'll give you the race rundowns. Bro, Tim did a 3.9 on mediums? Oh, god damn.
Alright, should I be deafened for the race start?
Don't be deafened for the race start, but after lap 1 crashes and stuff, yeah. Yeah, I just realized Tim and Richard have absolutely done a worldie with the strategy right now.
I'm not even supposed to be racing, which is more funny.
I am. I asked for permission.
Did you?
Yeah.
But to who?
Combined YouTuber.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
I have to pit before. The mediums will be able to make the rain, but the softs won't.
Make it work. Let's go soft.
That would be too risky.
As we get to the countdown of strategy, we'll see what time everyone has opted for. Top 10 will have to start on the tire they qualify on. Let's see what other people have chosen. So Gurando, Sender, Jedi all opting for the medium tire to make it to the rain. And everyone else choosing the soft silver, and Flappe choosing the soft tire. So we got 11 drivers currently on the soft tire, only 5 of them choosing the medium.
Wait, who's starting out at the top 10 on softs?
Flappe and silver.
Oh god. I have a feeling that's not the strategy idea. I think mediums would be definitely... Although Jeff has just told me rain in 10 to 15. Which I mean,
Yeah, well, to be honest, when it says 20 minutes rain, it's usually not right for this track.
yeah, that's true. You never know. We'll see as the race goes on.
Because formation is like... You got formation lap, which takes time out of it, so...
Yeah, and I have a feeling there's going to be some safety cars early on. So, yeah, we'll see. Paul just got by 5 people. This will be an interesting race. Hopefully no turn 1 shenanigans.
Here we go. Camera angles, please help me out. Give me a... well, this one will do. I don't see the lights.
Yeah, Mikhail's game broke? Mikhail isn't loading.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, here's the lights. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Mikhail getting a great start next to Spicy. Combined getting jumped by Delensky. He might get jumped by Vantix and pulled right behind one. Both Elves fighting for position. Looks like Vantix going around the outside of pull Delensky at turn 1. Am I overtaken off track? We've got Ronda Ferraris.
Yeah. So someone on my inside, I think it was Keen, tried to make it 3 wide. He backed out. Fair enough, but I didn't know he backed out, and someone on the inside.
I just got to cut you off there, but we actually had a 3 wide into turn 3, and it was a bit of a trouble as a few cars lost traction. King's trying to send it down inside of Sender, and it does. We got another car spun around. Looks like Jedi spun out on turn 4 exit. Now we got everyone filing behind each other, nice and safe at the moment. So lap 1 being completed by Mikhail. Yet again, as looks like Vantix got a little bit of a slap on the wrist from the rear of the car, losing it through the last corner. Looks like Paul's ready to make an overtake onto Delensky, and he's going to try and do it as well. We've got 2 cars on pit, Team Mac and Jedi both in pit lane. So Paul will not opt into make an overtake on Delensky yet. Might see a massive DRS trainer happen here due to the 2 DRS zones that is provided. So we got one of the racing points of it. Looks like Flappy's gone off. Start of sector 2, and we got a safety car. T-Mac safety car. Give us a rundown. What's happening?
There was a racing point around, and that was apparently enough. I'm about to get a drive-through right now. Oh my god, that was so lucky.
As we got drivers in pit lane at the moment, Keen in pits for medium tires. Then we got Tim also in the pits. He's actually gone for the soft tires, so that actually ain't a wing replacement. And Flappe will be in pits as well for that new wing after hitting the wall.
Jedi goes into the pits.
Now, what shall the leader do though? Is this a medium pit to make it to the rain, or do you stay on the soft tires and
That'd be
hope?
interesting.
What does
I think
Mikau do?
I think whatever Mikhail does,
Spicy
won't.
does the opposite.
Yeah.
It's a mind game. It looked like he was going in, but he didn't. Oh, we got combined in pit lane though. Same with Delensky, so the Ferrari and Red Bull deciding to come in the pits for a new change of tyres. We'll see what tyres they go for. Looks like Combine's going for the mediums. It looks like Delensky's going for new soft tyres at the moment. And this is going to drop him all the way down to 9th and 10th. Might drop him to 11th.
15 minutes to rain. I'm not sure if he chose the softs. It was a good idea, to be honest. I think softs won't be able to reach rain. Mediums will for sure. Tim started on mediums, right?
Yes.
Pit to softs. That's really interesting.
Yes. Jedi has gone a 3-second penalty at the back for multiple warnings. That's under safety car.
What the?
Yeah, team. Okay, what happened at the start? Tell us. Give us a run through.
Okay, so Keen had an absolute flyer start. He then backs off before the braking zone, so he's on my inside. I've got someone on my outside. The person in front of me brakes early, the person behind me on my outside brakes late, so it's 3 wide there. Keen has a red arrow to my inside, and I'm really scared because it's like 4 wide. Keen, I think, backs out, but I didn't know this at the time. And then the person on the very outside just turned in. The person in the middle obviously had nowhere to go, and then I obviously had nothing to do. Had nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
I think it was mainly a racing incident, but I think, yeah.
Well, we're just waiting for Jedi to catch up, and then will be green flags probably this lap. So the top 8 decided all to stay on their start tyres at the moment.
Okay, so everyone just stopped at the hairpin.
As Combines picked up a 5-second penalty for collision on the safety car.
Tim's AI just stopped. I think everything just went wrong right there. That was incredibly weird.
Turn 1 should be looked at because team actings.
I mean, the shoe would still happily have a look at it, but I don't think there'll be much of a result.
Team Hacker fault confirmed. As safety cars in the slab, Mikhail will be pacing in the field until the control line. Looks like everyone's getting a massive checkup. We got 2 5-second penalties already being dished out to Combine and Delensky 9th and 10th at the moment. Mikhail weaving, trying to get as much temp in those tyres as he can. When is he going to decide to pull the trigger though? Spicy seems nice and close to him at the moment. Same with Rantix as he's chosen now. Rantix actually getting a good run on Spicy into turn 1 to go side by side off safety car restart into turn 1. Let's see who comes up out on the top. Spicy having to cut the corner a tiny bit. This gives Paul a good run on his teammate. He might go for the outside line. We got 3 white at the back. T-Max, Flappe and Jedi, it looks like, all gone 3 wide. Rantix defender inside from his teammate Paul. This is hurting them against Spicy at the moment as we got a lot of jostling for positions at the back. It looks like Silver's dropped all the way back to 14th yet again. As we have Flappe centered down inside of Jedi, I believe, as one of the Mercs behind him. Keen has hit the back of Flappe, and Jedi keeps his position. We'll jump up to Delensky, who's currently on the soft tire, chasing combined down as Paul picks up a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Looks like we got Grando and Tim that were going side by side for a brief moment as they decide to pull out. We jump on board with Keena. So it looks quite close on the back of Fluffy. They're actually going side by side down the whole straight. Looks like Keen's going to have the inside line. Keen braking a lot later than Flappy as Flappy switches to the inside. T-Mac's on the outside, making it 3 wide down the straight. Flappy has decided to pull back and goes behind T-Mac. I see more battling. It looks like T-Mac's going around the outside. Grando at turn 6 gets the move done. Now he's chasing Keena now for 11th place. T-Mac quite on a charge at the moment after spinning lap 1, turn 1 as DRS just gets enabled. So we're going to see a DRS chance. Delensky has gone round on the final corner. Looks like he's hit the wall and he's lost a bit of his end plate. So that's going to drop him quite far back. Combined looks like he'll be able to overtake Lucky. Our center's actually touched the grass. This is giving a great run for Richard behind him. Richard going to try down the inside at turn 3. Gets the move done. Looks like Richard broke himself a tiny bit, but sends Sender a little bit more wide. Gives Combined a position as well. Combined's not open DRS after it looks like he does have it, but he won't open as Tim's trying to go down the inside of Sender. Gave him a little bit of a tap before the corner. Gets the move done nonetheless. Now he's up in the 7, just then behind Combined on those medium tyres now. Look, he'll be able to get past him quite quickly if he wants to make up any more positions. Mikhail currently a 1.3 second gap to Spicy ahead of him. Romantic's fallen back 1.2 with his team at 1.9 behind. And Richard 1.5, so top 5 all not getting DRS, and then there's battle for 5th at the moment behind the Lucky, all within a second, so they all got DRS assistance as Combined's not open DRS yet again, so actually might mean something. Does Combined have a DRS issue with his car? As he's actually not opening it. Combined might have DRS failure on his car. So this is going to hinder him quite a bit as Tim behind him has DRS as well. Combined holding a lot of charge. Tim currently at 60% charge at the moment. Looks like Tim's trying to make a move on Combined into turn 1, pulls back, decides not to. Looks to get a better run, but gets a little bit of oversteer on the corner, so that's dropped him quite far back. T-Mac's actually looking for an overtake on Keena. Down at the second straight into turn 3, goes for the inside line, gets it stopped in time but doesn't pull it up in front of Keen, so he's sent behind Keen for another lap. We're on board with Tim, who's gone down the inside of Combined at the moment, gets a spot as one of the Alphas has just had it off. That
what happened? What did he do?
I don't even know. I just saw him get shot into a wall.
What the hell?
Someone can clip that.
Did you see the whole thing, or did you like...
No, I saw the end of it. I just saw him go flying into a wall. Ollie, please clip that. It's funny as fuck, to be honest. I didn't even see why. I just heard him get shot into a wall. Oh no. Oh, now the safety car's being called, and now Mikhail's leading. And he decided not to pit, so top three still have not pitted. So we got the 4th to 8th, all who pitted under the first safety car, and then we got 9th down to 14th, who were all on mediums, deciding to go onto the soft tires. Silver Arrow, who I don't think's in the race, has his AI has decided to go hards.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I'm guessing this safety car is gonna be another lap, so I have time to go get a drink.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to run out of breath if I don't.
Alright, I'll be carrying the commentary.
So, while I'm gone, talk about our first safety car restart. I'll be back.
Alrighty, so the first safety car restart, oh my. From my perspective back in the field, that was scary. I almost crashed with Keen. It was, I think Pepsi actually got most of it, the part where it was just in front of me because I dropped down to dead last. Turn 1 was pretty hectic. Someone didn't start, so Keen was already on the outside, then he broke real early. I turned in, and I don't know what happened. I have to check the replay, my personal replay, if I turned in on him or he turned in on me, but we almost died. But we were survived, and me and Keen just made up positions. We were catching Jedi in front, who was in a DRS train with everyone ahead, but then I had a little go at him, which was pretty dumb, but then the safety car came out, so that's basically everything happened with me and Keen at least. Everyone behind, they've been battling quite hard as well. In the front, it looks like Mikhail still has the pretty easy lead of the race. The DRS trains here are brutal though. If Spicy can stick with him, he'll be there until the end of the race, realistically. Really hard. Okay, so the rain is coming very soon, like extremely soon. The soft runners will make it. Everyone in pit now, I'm questioning their decision, honestly, because I don't think they had to pit. I think they would easily made it to the end, like Mikhail, sorry, the rain. Oh, safety car's in this lap. Oh my god, my tires are so cold.
Oh, safety car's in. Oh, I'm in time. So, Mikhail gonna be pacing the field for safety car restart. And he's actually decided to go quite early on the restart, actually 7/10. The gap between Spicy not being close enough as he was before. We'll jump a bit back on the field. We'll jump on board with Tim at the moment. We'll see. Lucky's actually gone down the inside of Felipe. Now he's up in that 8th place. Now he's chasing down T-Mac on those new soft tires. As we got a few people tried fight for position, combined going down the inside of Felipe as well. Jumps into 10th place. Now he's chasing down Sender as we got Wonder. Renault's gone around. Looks like Renault's gone around at turn 3 exit. Dropping all the way down to last. Don't know if he was in last to begin with. I don't think he was. But everyone looks like they have found their rhythm and not going to be attempting any overtakes for the time being, as Mikhail has already got a 1.5 second lead on Spicy behind him. So Mikhail's doing extremely well to build that gap, as Keen has DC. This is going to get rid of my delta times as he rejoins. It looks like someone's had a little off. It looks like Keen's DC. That's why he's dropped back so far, as he's just rejoined. This is going to get rid of my delta time, so I'm not going to be very happy for a couple of seconds. God damn it. As Combined looking to send it around the outside of Send, but doesn't get the braking form enough, as Lucky goes down the inside of T-Mac, gets the move done nice and early, as Combine going down the inside of Sender. Doesn't get it quite done yet. And Sender again the outside line for turn 6 now on T-Mac. T-Mac having to hold the inside. Gets pushed down. Now he's got Combined on his tail on those soft tires. T-Mac dropping quite a few positions. And yes, Rain has appeared as... Looks like T-Mac has just let Combined free as Grando has retired. So he's retired after turn 1 as Mikhail has just finished the second lap. DRS again disabled. You'll think DRS would have been enabled, but it's not because of this rain now, and it's just been disabled. So rain, or this will be into conditions very soon. It might be into conditions now, as Delensky has chosen the inter tire for now. As we're gonna have 20 laps of rain for now. As Grando has left the session. Jedi sitting in 5th on those mean tires. He's got everyone on the softs hunting him down for that 5th place. If he can hold it until pit lane, then he'll be in 5th, exiting as well. As Tim sitting quite close to Rantix at the moment. Looking to go around the outside on the second last corner. Mikhail has decided to stay out. We got Spicy in pits now. We got Jedi in pits. It looks like we had a little incident at the pit lane. And Tree, it looks like 2 cars have gone around. It's got Sender and Jedi have both gone around. As Keen has actually gone into the pits, and this actually might hurt Jedi as he's still trying to get around. I don't even know what he's doing. Proper double jump back up as Rantix trying to run the outside of Tim, or I think it was Tim going down the inside of Rantix, but Rantix getting to switch back on Tim. It looks like Tim's in the wall now. He's got wing damage, and this is going to hurt him for his pit stop. Everyone else switching to the Inter tires, so this might mean that Inters has... Oh, well, DRS just got his tail, so it must mean the first tire there wasn't able. I'm dumb as hell. As Tim has gone completely off, not being able to stop the car in the rain, let alone with wing damage. DRS has been disabled for the second time this race. As Tim's dropped all the way down to 8th after receiving that damage. Rantix now leading as the pack behind him, as everyone's into pit lane. T-Mac's going to get held up behind his teammate, so this is going to hurt T-Mac now. As we get Frappe into place, and now we got Spicy coming around the final corner now. We'll see if Spicy's able to get a jump on Mikhail. Mikhail currently on the pit lane exit as Frappe gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. It looks like Mikhail just staying ahead of Frappe. The gap is 3.1 seconds, so Spicy pitting a little bit too early. Then he will like teammate getting held up behind his teammate in the pits. Now he's dropped back behind Delensky, it looks like, down in 8th place. It looks like a side-by-side going down the straight at the moment. Doesn't try anything. Overtaking in the wet is going to be extremely hard on this track due to no DRS being enabled anymore. So it's all down to pure driver skill in the wet to make overtakes happen. As Mikhail out in first, followed by Spicy and Rantix. Lucky just behind Rantix, looking for his podium finish position, trying to get back to his podium finish streak that he once had. His teammates actually getting quite close to the back of Darcy. Currently the only fight we have on track. Kind of sad at the moment. We got one the Mercs into pit lane. Again, we'll just have a look at why. It looks like he's also retired. He's gone through a new set of winters and he's retired from the race. So his car's just going to be there since he retired. It won't leave pit lane, thankfully. He's left the session now. T-Mac still was struggling to get past Zelensky in front of him, who's following behind Keen. All cars within a second of each other at the moment. Looks like T-Mac filing up a move on Zelensky quite soon. Looks like T-Mac's gonna try make a move into turn 3, turns off overtake, so that might mean he's not gonna try this straight. He might try it on the next straight if he gets a good enough exit. And the exit's not very good, but he's gonna try to stick with Zelensky as much as he can. So the moment they are, oh, they're losing time to combine, just seeing behind Keen. And Flappe is slowly catching him, so T-Mac needs to get these moves done if he wants to gain some good points. Currently, this race is turning into boring, but Lucky's about to give us a fight for P3 in a minute. Kina is disconnected and he sets the fastest lap. That is a big bug. As it looks like Tim has had an off turn 7 just to start sector 3. Looks like Keen's dropped all the way back behind T-Mac after disconnecting. Now that's freed up Zelensky and T-Mac to go for their normal pace in the wet. And Keen will be able to, as Tim has retired, I don't know where. I am hella confused. Did he retire in pit lane? Because I don't even see his dot after that message. But T-Mac, well, there goes my deltas, cool. Lucky losing a bit of time to Rantix, 2/10. Rantix has pulled on Lucky, and T-Mac's actually lost a bit of time to Zelensky after King has fallen back. Zelensky getting a bit of clean air now, which will be a lot easier on the traction zones. Because traction in the wet is just horrendous when you're behind a car. It's a lot easier when you got clean air in front of you. But T-Mac able to stay within that gap. Lucky catching Rantix up again. Now the gap's just blown out to 1.2, but he keeps catching in the corner. He just can't keep the gaps on the straight. As Lucky's brought that gap down to 1.1. Just sub 102 at the moment. He's clawing it back with the overtake down the straight. See how much he's able to gain on the Rantix. Gains quite a bit in the braking zone compared to the Alpha Male driver. The Alpha Male having a little bit more better traction than the Haas driver at the moment. As Mikhail just lapping the Silver Hour at the moment in 11th. Currently 14 laps remaining of Austria. And It looks like Mikkel's going to win this one fairly easy as he's got a 7.4 second gap. Now Lucky's 0.9 behind Mantis now. This is going to be a fight for third. Teammate just outside the second mark to Delensky. Senders just got in within, Senders just got within 4/10 of Flappe for 9th place at the back, both holding penalties to their name. I jump on board with Sender as he's the closest one to overtaking anyone at this point. Him and Flappe fine for 9th. Richard just fallen out of that second mark behind Rantic, so Richard taking his time with his overtakes, 12 more laps remaining of the race, slowly counting down the races as Silver's getting overtaken by my YouTuber at right now. As Flappe gone extreme wide, touches a bit of the grass, able to save the car, but now he's dropped behind the center quite a bit. Now it's 7/10 the gap between those two, Center making an easy overtake around the outside of 6. Max, the next person that's closest to anyone. Jump on board with T-Mac as he's chasing down Delensky. Someone's got an engine glitch, I don't know who. As we see Silver Arrows AI up here in front of Delensky at this time. T-Mac losing actually quite a bit of time to Delensky. He might have made a mistake in sector 2. Gap's now 2.1 second gap. So Lucky has. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Lucky's actually caught back up within that, or was almost within that second mark of Antics beforehand. He's the closest one to overtake anyone at this point. But I expect everyone to be able to make it on these intertires. That we don't think we'll see anyone switch to the new tires. Everyone will be going to the end. But this is the position that changes at the moment. Mikhail Spicy staying in their original positions from the start. Antics jumping up 2 places from 5th. Lucky up 5 places from 9th after starting on the medium tire. So that's worked out great for him. Command dropping 2 from 3rd. Same with Delansky dropping 2. Team X dropped out 1 place from 6th. Keen up 2. Flappe Sender. Or Flappe and Silver up 4. Silver not in the session at the moment as his AI is driving for him. Sender's up 2. And the DNS, Tim, Jedi, Garino and Paul. Tim, Jedi down on their places 4 and 2 respectively. And then you got Paul down 8 after his DNF. And everyone, we have only got 3 drivers to make a 2-stop. Combines apparently has done no stops, but that is incorrect as he's had to make a stop for that intermediate tyre as Lucky has caught the back end of Rantix. We might see a little fight. Spice about Sender looks like Sender's had a little off at the moment. He's dropped behind Flappe as he's actually left the session. So that might give us a reason why as Keen picks up a penalty in 8th place. I think that just have a look at penalties. Keen, Sender both in 3 seconds. Flappe on 11, which means he had 6 seconds to begin with, and then he got a 5-second penalty after speeding in pit lane. Sender has rejoined. And it kind of looks like the rain has gone a tiny bit heavier. T-Mac slowly catching Zelensky. That was a 2.1 second gap, but it's dropped to 1.5 just before the deltas disappeared on me. We currently have 7 laps remaining of the race, and there will be 6 very shortly as Mikhail is currently around 2 last corners. Now Lucky's car has an engine bug on it, so it's helpful. Flappe picking up a 3-second penalty just at the back. Lucky has lost a bit of time to rank, so it looks like Lucky's not going to be able to make an overtake within these next few laps, but you never know what could happen between these guys. T-Max dropped that gap to 1.7 after it was 2.2 after his little mistake. But the gap has slowly steadied out to 1.3. We'll set it out to 1.7. Keane picks up another penalty. It looks like teammates also picked up a penalty for corner cutting. Don't know when T-Mac did his, but it didn't give me a notification. Keane will be on 6 seconds worth of penalties now, but he's still safe from the car behind, as the car behind is 11 and Cinder's quite far back from him to gain any position. Lucky he's still in attacking range of Rantics at the moment, still sitting in that 1 second mark. Might look for the overtake quite soon on the Alfa Romeo driver. Just got 4 more laps remaining of the race, so some drivers will be forced to make a move if they want to gain any positions. T-Mac dropping a gap down to 9/10 after it being 1.7 a few laps ago. And Lucky is still seen in that 8/10 range. T-Mac again. Terrible exit L3 dropping quite far back now to guess 1.5 again. Looks like Silver Arrow in our house is looking to get lapped again as he's in AI mode. As it looks like Lucky's been the closest he's been all race. He's now, well, he was closest as all race. He was down to 6/10. Now it's just going out to a second on that main straight. That might have been the cause of the Haas AI throwing Lucky off a tiny bit on the last corner. But Lucky using most of his overtake just to catch up again to make an overtaking move. Oh, I can't stand this glitch. Rantics ahead of him, currently on 40%. Richard on the same ERS level as Alpha in front of him. Combined behind him, not really being able to catch up to them. This team actually caught the back end of Deleski once again. Now a second separates them both. Might see an overtake final lap or this next lap from either Lucky or T-Mac to make a position. But Lucky dropping out a second from Magic. Oh. Looks like the rain has died down a tiny bit from before. Looks like might be seeing a dry line form as the rain has died off a tiny bit. Looks like T-Max getting ready to pounce on Delensky in front of him. T-Mac not holding as much ERS as he was before, but Delensky is not in a great shape either, as they're both holding similar ERS levels to each other. Teammate gets a little bit of traction loss on the exit of 4, or the exit of 4 going through 5. Gets a little snap as they come up to lap Silver once again. As Sender's actually going quite close to the back of Flappe. It says he's 1 lap behind, but it's not the case. Mikhail into Sector 2 at the moment. Almost entering Sector 3. It looks like teammates are actually getting very close to the back of Dance. He might make a move into turn 3 at this time. Overtake on, turns it off, so that indicates he's not going for the move this lap. Might save it till the final lap or turn 4. He's extremely close to the back of the Red Bull. Gets a very bad exit because of it. Now he just drops back as Silver's launched again. Looks like he might try to reconnect. As looks like he's been having issues trying to get back. Sender and Flappe are battling each other into turn 3. Sender getting past and going past. That'll actually put Sender in 9th because I believe Sender is desynced at the moment because of his disconnect. As we're on the final lap of the race, T-Mac currently the closest one to Mako overtake, but looks like Richard also very close to Mako overtake, might not get the move done. In fact, we stay on board with T-Mac as he's the closest one to make one. Looks like T-Mac's very close to going to be using all of his areas for switch. Zelensky, he's also on overtake mode. And Zelensky, as you can see, he's run out of ERS just then. It looks like T-Mac was going to look for the move, but decided to pull in behind the Red Bull driver. Red Bull driver getting a much better exit than the throw-in. T-Mac's going to have to sit behind for the time being. But T-Mac does have a penalty. Even if he did get the move done this lap, he would have to make it work as Mikhail came across the line in first as we're watching us, and Mikhail winning once again in ACRL Season 2. This will be his 9th win. Spicy finishing in second, 15 seconds gap between them both. Vantix in third after holding off Richard for about 20 laps. Finishes in 4th, or finishes in 3rd. Lucky Richard to finish in 4th behind Vantix, combined in 6th. And then we got Dalensky coming to the line now with teammate just behind him. Teammate finishing 7th, Dalensky 6th, but teammate having that 3-second puts him quite far back. Now we got Silver Arrow across the line now, finishes at 11th, and then we got Keen coming to the line now, finishes in 8th. We'll have Sender actually coming across the line. He'll finish 9th as he's desynced to me after his disconnect. Flappe will finish 10th, so those two will have to swap positions after the race. But that is the result of ACRL Season 2. Round 10 as Lucky Game Driver of the Day after starting in 9th and finishing in 4th. Mikhail on the podium once again for McLaren. Sadly, his teammate was not able to join him today for Austria, so Mikhail bring all the points for McLaren. I'm pretty sure McLaren has a comfortable lead though to any other team that is behind. But the top step is Mikhail, followed by Spicy and Rantix. Your top 3 then Lucky combined. Dalensky, T-Mac, Keen, Flappe, and Sender round out the top 10. Then we got Silver, who was the disconnector, so he might not count to his finish position. Then you got Tim, Jedi, Grena, and Paul, who all DNF'd just before the rain hit, I believe. Paul having the worst DNF of them all. Again, shot into the wall after a turn, or on the exit turn 4, hitting the left side wall. But Keen actually saying he took the first lap, but that is incorrect. It'll actually be Mikhail who takes the fastest, I believe, with a 1:05.9. Well, that is ACRL. That is ACRL Season 2 round 9. That has been me and T-Mac. Well, T-Mac's been driving.
Yeah.
just giving us a little insight on the safety car, but it's been mainly me soloing for today. What's next round? I forgot.
Probably Britain? No.
I actually
Maybe
don't
it
know.
might be.
I don't know.
I will tell you.
I'll find out myself.
No, I'll tell you.
It is a bit
Britain.
okay. So for next week will be Britain. That will be an interesting track for the drivers around the old Silverstone track.